import the product into Liberia. And then when you see the product, they cover the product was contained. They did it professionally that no human can get except somebody that in that cycle of that cartel. This is it. This is so sophisticated to the extent that you can't even know what is unfolding until somebody from the cycle. Don't open it, I just want to feed it. He gave me your neck. What is it?
No, you can give it to me, I will drink it.
No,
healthy. There's nothing wrong with it.
Where is the key? Use the key. This is what actually happening. They cover this. This is not a real labor for this. And he poured his company name on this. I'm waiting for it. So when you pee this, you pee this.
That first layer.
This is the first layer.
Okay.
This is the first layer. So this product was contained. He told the company, can they place a dump site? We will sell it to Liberian, they will drink it. So what the company did abroad was that they cover it and put his
legal company
business name.
Right.
So you see the stamp. This is not human being hand mark here.
This machine.
This is a sophisticated machine from abroad, and they did it abroad. So when you pee this, you will see the actual
drink. Wow. And it's an energy drink.
It's an energy drink. This brand is not even his brand.
And energy drinks are banned.
So, you see this?
Wow, so it's XL now.
Right.
So then you see the stem.
Right.
And you see it was condemned. You see the mark?
Yeah.
So he covered it and bring it to Liberia to put on the market. And what exposing is that, you know, that's why I always tell people, once you are not doing fair business, we are not all over to wash you, but go above. And the people you work with, not every one of them will be wicked. The person that was helping him to haul a goods to supply, either he didn't live up to the commitment to this person, the whistleblower. And then the whistleblower called the police informed the Commerce Ministry yesterday, saying yesterday the police left here with arms. And from our information, he brought container in. So this is not the only place he keeping this product. He got to tell us because we went to another unfinished place that we got intel from because we have been digging and finding out what actually is unfolding. This is a cartel. So we went to a house that he building in Lokitan. We checked there and they surrounding his neighbor told us that they hauled it since Saturday and carried to another location. This is a crime under the law of Liberia Commerce. This guy needs to be deported back to Nigeria, revoke his lesson. If this man can be brave to cover this and put it on the market, you allow him to stay in this country, it means that he will do more than this. This is something that every one of us consume. And it goes to every one of us home. President, vice president, speaker, protein, representative. This thing is dangerous. It's not for consumption. This Nigerian man has to tell us, he's a Nigerian businessman, he has to tell us where he kept the other one. Because if this was not condemned, why will you cover it and put your labor on it? You see the mark here. I'm not asking you for explanation. You see the mark here? They are been condemned. So, this is where he kept.
So we're gonna go. Wow! Take a look at this massive operation. This guy is running.
You come back here. This is his room here.
Wow!
His bedroom.
Imagine this is his bedroom.
Yeah.
So this is his bedroom, but look here. Take a look.
Do we know exactly when this product entered our country?
So you see,
From the importation, we have to look at the importation.
this is where he's. So take a look at this mountain of energy drink that he's stocked in his bedroom.
I said, Mr. Johnson, picture on that document.
And you see, he has stands and all of this stuff. I mean, you will not notice if you see this ordinary guy. Take a look at his clothes and all of that. This
In the front seat of the car, go check in the
take a
front
look
seat.
at this. It's a massive
In the black
operation.
plastic.
So government will tell you, say, okay, there's no importation of energy drinks because we have a company who does that. So what does he do? He sends it out there, they seal it up, and come. So take a look.
Actually, we must commend the police. The police did extremely well. Since Saturday, we've been.
This is a very huge burst by the Inspector General here
This is
that
a
you are
big
following.
bash.
Okay, get light, get light.
Somebody can put foam light on.
Come on, let me put my phone there.
Okay,
This is
so
another bash here.
take another. We're into another room. We don't know what's in these
Actually,
other containers.
His scope of operation as his what on his business certificate, he's now involved into food importation.
Okay.
He's a tailor. That is material.
By profession, he's a tailor.
Yes, he's a tailor, so it's a cartel.
Like a decoy,
This
he
is
used the
a-
tailoring thing,
yes, from
and he's
my-
doing all the illegal
My
stuff.
background investigation is a whole cartel. Because this man is proud to say nothing will come from other areas. So I want to see,
He told you that.
yes, what he's depending on to say nothing will come from other areas when you put thousands of Liberian lives at risk. So this is a cartel. It's not your first time, but you know this boy is so faithful. When he's ready to expose you, he can expose you to the walls. So this is another room.
Wow. So
This is a cartel.
the entire house. Take
This
a
is
look.
a serious
Okay,
cartel.
it's another room we're
You
going
see
in.
his sewing materials. He actually he's a tailor, he sews sackcloth, but his scope of operation as his on a business registration did not permit him to bring this. But you know the business people they get a way where they can manipulate the system and bring things into the country. And when you look at this, his business is on Benson Street called the Fortune Power, that his business name right here. So this thing he have been doing it, but you know, he have been exposed because God said no, the business he's doing is dangerous and is detriment to the life of the Liberian. Another place,
So we're gonna go to the second spot. Stay with us, guys. We're entering into this place is kind of, crush it up. Take a look at here. So guys, please bring the lights here. See all these stuff that he's.
actually he sells
So
clothes.
if he's into this kind of operation, what else could be found in this particular facility? Take a look at all of this. Here again, another huge
And from
consignment.
where we went since this morning, they told us that the neighbor said that they brought 2 trucks and they hauled it because he called the police. You know, the people can import things into the country, so for the fact that they pay their taxes and people think that they are business people. Yes, it's true. The business registration is legal, but what he is doing is not legal. He's not supposed to be selling food. He is not permitted because as from his business registration, it restricted to close. So once you are doing closed business, you do not import food into the country. Only people who are.
Let me ask you this. It says Fortune Power Energy Drink. And does he have the right to produce energy drink? Because basically you're saying that's the kind of drink inside, when in fact it's a whole different label.
This is a business name.
So he just put
Fortune
the
Power. So he put a label.
Wow.
He used a business name. But when you pee this, you see the actual product. This is deception. If you have good intention, why did you not allow the product, the label on the product to be exposed to the public? If they want to buy your product, they will buy it. Why you cover it? Then when you look at the mark on this product here, because when the product is condemned, it's condemned and you cannot import it from the factory. They can cancel the product. The mark on it will tell you that the product not supposed to be in the country is condemned. Okay, we got a knife here. So you see here, so because the product have problem, it was condemned. So
It is not good.
and 15. So
Yeah.
you say, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Send it in
So we
condemned.
just had a pop right there. So let it flash in your face.
Okay.
Wow.
He say he can drink it. Are you a drink it kind of thing? You know, it ain't good.
Aji, wait,
Yeah.
Aji, wait. I think that when you press it too much, it will go away.
Yeah, because the plastic came tea.
Okay.
So you see,
Control the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
if you got good intention to bring the product to the country, why will you cover it with this?
Wow.
Why will you cover it with this? Why a cancer?
Yeah. It's
And
X'd
then
out.
you re-stand. This one, it was not done in the country.
Okay.
The people that own this product, they are the one that did it and send it for him. So either he fronting for somebody here that is importing, or he put his resources together to bring the product and put it on the market. So that two things we are looking at. Because from the quantity he brought and the trucks that he using, somebody must be helping him.
Behind him.
Yeah, somebody must be behind him. The truck also there.
Oh, that's
When
what
we
I'm saying.
supply, yeah.
So what is it that you are going to do to this Nigerian
No,
guy?
the first thing we need to do, we have to go by the rules and regulations on our book.
Okay.
This thing is not about emotion. That's why when the Commerce Ministry go to court, we always win our cases because we go by the laws on the book. The first thing we need to do is to know the quantity he brought. We got his document, the importation document to know the quantity. And then it's not possible that he sell all of these things. He got somewhere that he keep in the other one. So we got to this. He got to tell us where he keep in the other one. We already quarantined this one. So the next batch that he took from in our unfinished house that he
So we're
built,
headed there now.
he need to tell us where he kept the one that he took from the unfinished house, and then we see it, we quarantine it. When we quarantine it, we will call the land ministry an agency. When they come, they will take the total amount to know how much carton of this. Then from there to dump, he had to be responsible. We go to MCC, who is responsible for dumping because they have all the logistics, and then they will bill him. When we finish ordering the product and go dump it, then the Liberian government, Commerce can look on, but the man doesn't need to be revoked and he need to be deported.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. You heard the Inspector General right there. You see there are straws and all kinds of stuff littered all over the place. This is not a place that you can see. So take a look here, the entire neighborhood. This is the man right here, believed to be in his early 50s, smiling to the camera, always in handcuffs by the police here. Been
Can you show all the place you kept the other ones that you are keeping to your unfinished, the one you took from them?
The last batch is just the one they
Or the one you took from the unfinished house that ate in Africa?
I have no finished now.
The one you kept on the other side?
The truck was coming through here. There's no way if you can enter here because of the narrow. So that's why we took it down there. It was over there, we offloaded it. They're using this mini van to bring it here. And it is the last batch that the truck was.
So how many persons you supply? Who are you
This thing
supply?
came in and I have not given anybody that took it maybe to stole it. No single one has gone out on
Who are you
that.
supplying?
Anyone that is already on the market. So
Who are you supplying?
When did
You
I
have
saw
to
that?
cooperate.
That thing came on the Saturday night we started uploading. We came here around 3.
Yeah, glad.
But for us to get entry to here, to this premises was difficult. So some other people suggested that we should go somewhere behind here. I came in here, that place was so conducive. To be hauling it from there with leg passing through this portal. I said no. Then that was how we went to that the place people consider to be of serious building. Gentlemen of the praise actually acknowledge.
What's your name?
I'm with Jimba. I acknowledge that doing this, clothing this thing is a crime. But one thing
It's a what?
with this clothing this thing with my name, I wanted to import this extra. They want to.
Yeah, let's hear what you said. You said it's a crime.
I said I know it's criminal in nature.
It's criminal in nature, and you knew you did it.
Yeah. I have paid for this with this company to send it down, and they want to make a commitment to these people. There's no way they can return your money. So at the end, this thing delayed since February of this year. At the end, I was looking for an alternative because these people. This way that they will not allow it to be exported. I was want illegally. But to be honest with you, it's my method that you do the designing of this fortune power. And
you know the reason why we were not giving justice for mercy for justice? You knew that this thing was, it's not possible that you import goods and your importer will tell you what actually is unfolding. You knew.
No.
And you allow it to come. And then you pretended that this is the labor, this is the brand, which of course is not. And then this brand was canceled, but you brought it into the country and you knew what actually you were doing. It's not mistake. So I will recommend to the government,
that is the only way of
because the commerce law said the main lesson need to be revoked, the business lesson need to be revoked and be deported after we dump this product. Because if this man is brave to play deception with this product and bring it into the country, then it means that he can do anything. And people's lives at risk. Everybody, you know how many cans you brought into this country when we calculate just one can, you know.
Sir, is this the only product you're defrauding the government of, or you're importing other products and pretending for that
Not
product?
defraud, it's deception.
Deception, right.
The product was condemned, and you put false label on it, and put your name on it,
He deceived.
and brought it to the country to sell. When the product was condemned, he paid taxes. But then the product he brought is questionable because it's not supposed to be here. It lost the date it was condemned. But he said, no, your fortune power.
The date on it.
No, my friend. The fact that you can repackage it and you can also change the date, you can tamper with the date. Stop that.
Excuse me, 1 minute. Excuse me, sir.
Of course.
Sir, this packaging was not done by human being. It was done by the machine. And it is the factory that was importing this for you. Did it. For the fact that they can cover the real labor and put a statement, put your name on it. It means that no human being can.
He said it was criminal in nature.
No human being can do this. They work.
Oh, yeah, he made it.
And for you to detect this is difficult because this thing was done professionally. Except somebody who is in a circle of that cartel tell you, say, look, sister, God did here, and you will see the real labor on it. And now what happened? Because he refused to live up to the promise, maybe the person that he, you see, nobody can look at the plastic said the quality of this. Look at the plastic, the quality of this. Nobody can detect until somebody tell you so something is underneath here.
2 products in one.
So he knew what he was doing. The first thing, before your brand need, your business need get on this, it must be discussed by the company that importing it to you. That
Who knows that whether the drink is safe, even if that's his own drink?
But we carry it to
But
the
I can
laboratory
take it,
for the fact of the matter.
fine,
We carry
yeah,
sample.
You think I can just go in another country and say I want to drink Coca-Cola without taking this to the lab? That's what you're saying.
This is the
Do you do that in Nigeria? You don't do that.
So, this is the neighborhood. This is in the slums of Logan Town.
Who's your
This van. Wow.
So we have to call it back.